My latest adventure took me around the world to a very small island, Okinawa. Coming up. I flew into Tokyo for the night and then on to Naha in Okinawa. I spent very little time in Tokyo, saw the airport and hotel. Japan's a fascinating place with a culture and history steeped in the deepest of tradition dating back thousands of years. The people are gracious, honorable, and respectful. They do things a bit different there, and many things I like. The door close on the elevators work. It's not a display only feature. Honking is not really legal unless it prevents an accident. There's no tipping. They seem to take pride in thanking you for everything. The bathrooms are the cleanest with heated seats. I didn't care for driving on the wrong side of the road. And I'd be honest with you, the language is very difficult. But the food is great. Japanese pancakes at the top of the list, yakiniku, sushi, ramen, and kajiro, hua, out to them, topping my list. Historically, this is a place rich in culture and religion, Shinto and Kami, and that's a whole other subject. I was taken by the World War II sites. For me, the most moving was Hacksaw Ridge. After seeing this movie and then visiting the battle site at Uriso, Okinawa, the area was surreal, and knowing the number of lives lost there was moving. Some 500 American casualties and 3,000 Japanese died. It was difficult to imagine private first-class DOS moving across the battlefield given the appearance today. This was not a tourist site, but more of a park and a retreat for reflection. I stood there and wondered what the Japanese people visiting the site thought. How did they consider the site? Is it interesting? It is interesting, if not expected, that most of the Japanese don't consider the war. That is, in schools, many don't even study Japanese history. This is there is a lack of consensus about the war's meaning. Many see it as a war that brought both grief to fighting men in the home front, and for others it's a war of liberation fought by brave soldiers who struggled for the groundwork for the post-war decolonization of Asia, and still for others it was a cruel war of aggression for which the Japanese have not fully atoned. Whether victims, aggressors, or heroes, it remains a graveyard of past losses and victories. I think it is a solemn nature of the site, and the respectful visitors demonstrate its impact. Hanabi, or fireworks, were a weekly event in Shatan during my stay, and provided a moment of quiet celebration from the balcony of the hotel. While my experience may not resonate with others who have been there, it certainly has changed me.